Good morning. We are Friday, the 28th of August, and we are day 170 something of 365 days of morning routines and rituals with me, Karla Maree. It's a bit of a weird morning this morning. I've just had the most unusual notification on my Facebook. Someone asking that they would love to be awakened by me every morning. Creeper. Oh, we get some weirdos out in the world, right? Anywho, let's start our day with a luminous humanist message. See what we need to have a positive day. 28th, attune to your true nature. The leaves on the trees, the breeze on the seas, the bees, and even their adorable little knees act not according to the dis-ease to please, but to their true nature. So why don't we? Nature doesn't carry resentments or burdens that aren't hers to hold. So why do we? Nature takes its marching orders from the ecosystem, not the ego system. So why don't we? From now on, pray to play in concert with your most inherent organic intelligence. Affirmation. I glow and grow in leaps and bounds as I live according to the laws of my true nature. Oh, I like it. Honestly, the last few years have all been about me finding that balance, being in my true nature. And the way we do it is by being transparent. Did you know that? Did you know that if you're having a wobbly day, you should just say that? Good morning. I'm having a really wobbly morning. I don't understand why I woke up feeling like this. I'm just having a rough day. And that is okay. I'm allowed to have a rough day because I am a human being. And some days I wake up and I don't know why I feel sad. And that is okay too. And when we acknowledge that bad day, what we're doing is honoring where we're at. We can be present in that moment. When we don't allow ourselves to have that space, we then move into anxiety and depression. Anxiety is looking too far forward and depression is looking too far backwards. So when we learn to have gratitude and be present in that moment, all of those worries kind of dissipate. Then it puts us back into this frequency of receiving again. It's pretty cool how the universe works. Now, if you want to know more about all of these fundamental tools, how things work together, how it creates all of these little things that make up who we are, I teach it. Come and join me on Saturday and learn self-love. I run it 4 times a year. My next round will be in November, so you've got plenty of time between now and the end of the year to create a new space, a new version of you ready for the next year, right? This is why we do it 4 times a year. And you can watch the videos back. You can join at any time. You can just download the workbooks and do them at your own pace. It gives you a toolbox of information so that way when you're traveling through whatever it is that you're traveling through, you've got resources and tools on how to move out of it. Now, I'm not just saying that from my own lens of perspective, because yes, while it is my own lived experience and I've changed my whole life, I'm not the only one who's doing this work. I've had well over 100 women join my self-love course now, which I'm so freaking grateful for. And every single one of those women have up-leveled in their own way, in their own lives, and it is, getting goosies, the most incredible thing to watch. Like, the most incredible thing. I might not be in contact with every single one of the people that went through my course. Why? Because they evolved past my teaching. What? They evolved. They got the tools, they worked out what they need, and then they changed their lives, and now they're teaching it to others. I have probably 3 or 4 healers that have done the self-love course in the past. Those healers, I have now watched them integrate something from the course into their lives that have now changed who they are. It is the most coolest thing to see. What a gift, right? Because they now don't go back into their old programming. They learned something new. They changed their mindset. And that has now allowed them to become better readers, better healers, better humans, because they now know themselves so much deeper than they did before. That is the gift. That is what makes me thrive, what makes me keep going in this field, right? Because you're learning, you're gathering tools, and you're growing from them. I have also seen the other side, where those who can't do the work struggled. If you can't learn to sit with yourself and take accountability, this is where you will struggle. But this also shows you what your weakness is, right? So let's work on it, let's fix it, let's change what we don't like. For me personally, I've gone through kinesiology, I've done Reiki, I've done bone therapy, past life regressions, meditations, different counseling, so different therapists through different services. I've read lots of different books. I've got a coach who's a psychotherapist. All of the things, right? We're doing all of the things to ensure that I'm doing what I need, because now I have the tools to know how to do them. I know how to ask for help, and I'm having a bad day. Cool, I'll put my hand up and own that shit now, because I don't want to drag the shit with me any further. I just want to acknowledge it, let it go. Sprinkle that shit off my little trail, because we want to evolve, we want to grow, we want to learn, we want to do the things. All right, let's create a small intention of beautiful energy for our day. So let's imagine ourselves in a bubble of white light energy that goes around our entire energetic field today by 10 meters. And we put this bubble of energy around our soul, our mind, and our energetic field to keep us safe from all and any negative energies, enemies, entities, thoughts, forms, influences, hexes, curses, spells, psychic attacks, and attachments. We ask that this bubble of white light energy cleanses, clears, removes, and releases all lower vibrational energies back to the light with love, with healing, and for releasing. This bubble keeps us safe. It allows us to move forward freely and confidently into alignment with our heart and our higher self. It allows us to feel safe. It allows us to have confidence, and it allows us to speak our truth honestly and openly to those that are willing to receive. Anything else is a waste of energy. And we allow ourselves this grace and gratitude to move forward freely and confidently into alignment with our heart and our higher self, so we can move on our soul's journey. We also ask that we are placed in a golden suit of armor with reflective mirrors to ensure that no negative or lower vibrations can penetrate the intention that we are setting today. May all negative and lower vibrations be reflected back to sender if someone is sending negative energy. And may all that energy be returned in abundance of wealth times 3. However you see fit for that wealth to look, I receive it graciously with gratitude. I hope you have the most wondrous day today, doing whatever it is that you do on your Friday. I have a couple of clients in and also going to go and watch the sports carnival for Harbour today. and Josiah has an assembly item. So busy morning, busy day. Let's do it. I love you. Have a wonderful day.